in chat, making sure all our guests are accommodated. But without further ado, should we just get into it?
We're going into grand finals.
We're going into
Let's go.
finals. Here we go. Battle. We got TatorVGC taking off Booikillunow. TatorVGC holding down with the Milotic, which has just been proven. Oh my god, amazing. The Tyranitar, which is a Mega. We got the Lele, and we got the Incineroar.
And over here on Booikillunow's side, we got the Manectric, we got the Tapu Fini, got the Incineroar, and the Snorlax. So really seeing this core of Fini, Manectric, and Snorlax really puts in a lot of work. It had a great standing in Charlotte, and my cousin actually top-cut Charlotte with this same core.
Yep, and while we have all of this fresh in our memory, we've seen these teams many a time this evening, and this is what it all comes down to. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are enjoying the stream, be sure to tweet us out. We are in grand finals. Let's get right into it.
And this is going to be so hype here. The best of the best finally coming to a conclusion right here on PokeProfMarcus Twitch channel.
Hey.
So let's see what happens right here. We're going to have Boo send out Manectric and Tapu Fini. Love that shiny Manectric. That's one of the best shinies in the entire game. Tater going to go ahead and lead Milotic and Tyranitar here. Love Tyranitar's shiny as well. We got so many great shinies.
Yeah, I mean, yo, shiny fiending. I feel it. I feel it, dude.
Now we're going to have the Misty Surge ability go ahead and kick in here. Going to see Tyranitar go ahead and Mega Evolve. No reason not to. We also see Manectric choosing not to Mega Evolve here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously just being afraid of that competitive boost, and it rightfully so, just going to go for that Protect, maybe fearing the Volt Switch as well, as Manectric pulls out the Rain Dance.
Oh, I love this tech right here.
Wow.
Going to go ahead, it actually powers up Tater, powers up Taters as well too, but really helps the Waterium Z on Fini.
Absolutely, and for no more Spadef boost, coming from the Tyranitar, this is looking pretty scary because I'm 90% sure this is going into Tyranitar.
And if it's not, the Milotic's still going to be taking a lot of damage despite the resist, but it's going into Tyranitar.
It's going into Tyranitar.
And it's doing damage.
Ooh, let's see. And that is going to pick up the kill. Holy cow, that is damage. It's the Waterium Z, top of Fini.
It hits like a truck, and with the rain, it is pretty much an intercontinental missile. So we're gonna have Boo go ahead. He's saving this Mega Evolution. Still not doing it, so the Milotic will not get the boost here. Very smart call on his end.
Ooh, wow, but that Psychic doing so much damage as the hard switch comes out. No Mega Evolution just yet, and we see the Snorlax coming out.
Snorlax going to be doing a ton of damage here once he gets that belly drum up. But the Scald coming in from Milotic. No burn happening, thankfully at least. And Moonblast going to come in to Milotic and do some damage.
Ooh, now Milotic is in a lot of pressure here as Tapu Fini just protects, not wanting to take another Psychic. The Psychic was actually going, because like the rain, you got to get rid of that. As we go for another Scald, fishing for the burn right now, and we're gonna get it.
Gonna get the burn, gonna activate the berry. So if Boo is going for a belly drum on his Snorlax, he's going right back down to the 50%, and with the burn.
Ooh, but we're gonna see the frustration just come straight out into Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele taking that pretty nicely, and this is such a favorable situation for Tater as he takes out the Tapu Fini at long last.
Lele gonna do a lot of damage here. Psychic Terrain, Psychic, Stab. It's just wrecking. And Milotic gonna go ahead and recover, get a lot of that HP back here. Frustration coming out from Snorlax, and just not doing a lot of damage because of that burn.
He's trying his best, but he's just a small little lax that's just burned, and he's like, I don't want to do this anymore.
He's trying his best.
I don't want to be the reason why. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Music time here in the finals.
Oh, yeah, like, there's just always music time in this. No, okay. Getting back into the match, the Milotic is just healing up as we finally see the Snorlax going for the belly drum, realizing if I'm going to go out, I need to go out big or go home.
Absolutely, and the Snorlax gonna probably try and look to recycle this next turn here, but with Lele being so fast, that's gonna be a Scarf Lele here, as we actually had pointed out in the chat by a UCF fan. So good call on his end as well too. We're gonna have the Volt Switch coming out from Manectric onto the Lele, and that's gonna bring Manectric back in. Incineroar coming in and gonna give the Milotic the competitive boost.
Oh no, this is not what you want to see in such a close match. Oh no, and gonna get that speed boost as well. And I think the Psychic Terrain is gonna be hanging around, so he can't even fake out.
No, and that will really hurt Incineroar not being able to get the flinch on to Milotic the next turn, because Manectric really wants to hit it, but it's not going to be able to.
Yep.
We see Psychic Terrain go away, so this could be a possible play, but Tater could always just go ahead and go for a Protect.
Yeah, and that's not what we're going to be seeing, at least not yet. The switch going into the own Incineroar going to be weakening the other Incineroar. So many Incineroars. Oh my god.
3 intimidating potential Pokemon on the field, and Boo is going.
Oh, he wants the kill now.
And as we did note in another match, this Mega Manectric is actually faster than Milotic after the Adrenaline Orb.
Yeah, so he really needs to bank on this kill, hopefully having a very strong electric move other than Volt Switch, because if it is Volt Switch, there is a chance it's going to live. But we're not going to be able to see that for this turn as the Protect comes out, defending against that Fake Out. And the Volt Switch actually going to be going out into Incineroar.
Great play here. Maybe you're actually recognizing that Milotic is going to go ahead and Protect. But a crit Fake Out coming in, and Manectric is going to be not doing anything this turn. Stalled into the Incineroar. That was a dead Incineroar without the +4.
Yeah, just knowing that Incineroars generally don't carry Protect. We did see a Berry variant, but we are going to see the forfeit come out from Boo I Kill You Now, for the sole reason being not to give away any more information. He did show us the Volt Switch, the Rain Dance to Protect. I can't exactly remember what that Manectric's last move was, though.
And I believe if this is the same set that was kind of running around in Charlotte, I think they're actually going for potentially Overheat as well, too.
Yeah, Overheat, ooh, in the rain. It's probably not going to be doing that much, but still, that's information that you don't want to give away as we go into this round 2 of this epic set.
This is going to be really, really interesting to see how both players adapt here. Like, these best-of-3 settings, you learn a lot, but you also reveal a lot, too. As much information as you're giving away, your opponent's getting the same information back.
Yep, and let's see if I put in the code right. Oh, we put in the code right. Okay, cool. We are going to be hopping into game number 2 right over here. First game going in favor of TatorVGC. Booikillunow needs to make this adjustment in order for that game 3 scenario.
Right, and we're seeing some different leads here out from the get-go already. Gonna have Tater leading Amoonguss and Snorlax for the Rage Powder and Belly Drum combo.
Yep, and we're going to see that trusty Milotic again, along with the Lele. And on the other side, we have Booikillunow with the Porygon 2, the Incineroar, the Finny, and the Lax. Now, Burn was a major factor in Snorlax just not being able to do anything. But this is why we have Game 2, so that maybe that won't or maybe it'll happen again. I don't know. I don't know.
Pokemon is Pokemon.
Pokemon is Pokemon, and we are going into Game 2. Personally, I want to see that Game 3 hype. Let's see if we get it or not.
So we're going to see how both players are leading here, and this is going to be a great set right here. Porygon 2 going to come out along with Incineroar from Boo's side, and Shiny Porygon 2. And then TatorVGC going to lead with the Amoonguss and the Snorlax combo.
Yep, and now the Intimidate is going to be coming down on the Snorlax, who kind of really doesn't Luke doesn't really care that much, honestly, because he could just belly drum it off, and then we're back at square one. But pressured out by a low kick as Amoonguss decides to switch out into the Tapu Lele slot.
Right, and the Psychic Surge going to be coming out here. Going to stop any fake outs that's coming Tater's way, like this one.
Wow, and what an amazing play as Porygon 2 goes for the Ice Beam into wow!
Getting the
freeze.
freeze. And Snorlax essentially getting this belly drum up for nothing.
Wow! Oh my good, that was a play right there. We see Snorlax with that Figgy Berry sitting really scary with that max. That's poor Lele.
It wants to do something this turn, but the freeze is just going to stop it. Low kick doing an impressive amount of damage on the Snorlax.
I did not expect it to do that much, but this is what was happening!
Snorlax getting frozen as well. So Tater really just, he can't do anything. Ice Beam just coming out and the double freeze.
I'm sorry, my mouth was agape. That entire,
The Incineroar gonna low kick here because of the freeze. Tater really has no room to retaliate.
This is so sad. This is a final match, and this is not how you want to start it. It's just not. Booikillunow is just. Hey, listen, we take those. We take those.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
RNG gives and RNG taketh away.
Oh my God, Lord and Savior Arceus, please do something about this.
Boo is gonna go ahead and with the RNG benefits he's been getting, he's in a great spot here. And Tater's gonna lose that Lele down to a Shadow Ball.
These are two major threats off the field now. Now, my low tick doesn't even really, like, he doesn't really have to commit to switching out the Intimidate, getting the competitive boost all over again. He could just stay in, tank that Scald, tank the Scald like a champ, and just go straight into that Amoonguss with a Flare Blitz, almost knocking it out. Let's see the item that it has, but knocking itself out with that Flare Blitz. And we're not going to be seeing the berry as the Ice Beam
comes in and just takes Amoonguss out, getting a crit there to add insult to injury.
Oh, come on. Oh my God. This is why the game of Pokemon is single-handedly the best and most frustrating game in the entire world. We're gonna see the forfeit come out. Game 2 coming into Booikillunow. I'm sorry. With the first freeze, I was like, with the second freeze, I'm like.
I honestly have not seen a double freeze that crazy since Worlds 2014, where Alex Ogloza froze Ray Rizzo like twice, pretty much instantly like that.
What is a double freeze?
So we're seeing RNG at its finest here in the finals.
I mean, I'm very happy that we have a Game 3. I am extremely happy that we have it, and we take those.
Right.
We absolutely take those.
And with the double freeze coming in here, I'm sure Tater probably was not very happy about that.
Oh, I could imagine. I could feel like just the frustration coming through the scene, honestly, as frustrated as that Snorlax was, honestly.
Exactly. And when you cannot attack and with freeze, you don't have a guaranteed chance of even unthawing.
Exactly. I think you need flamethrower or something, and like, I don't think you get a flamethrower. You can't flamethrower yourself.
There's a few moves that can. I'm not sure if self flamethrower does. I think self flare blitz thaws out though.
Yeah.
There's a few, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Absolutely. And with that, we are going to be getting into our last match of Grand Finals. If you missed any of the action, it will be up on the YouTube channel this Friday, so be sure to check out our YouTube channel. But here we go, game number 3 as Tater starts with the Incineroar, Snorlax lead with Amoonguss and Tyranitar in the back.
Yes, and that is going to help Tater get set up with Snorlax relatively easily, not opting to bring Lele this match, potentially wanting to make sure he can always have that fake out option in the back or in the front if he so pleases.
Yes, and now Booikillunow coming in with the Finny, the Porygon 2, the Lax, and the Incineroar.
And Boo is going to have some great options up his sleeve here. That Porygon 2 still really putting in a lot of work, as we saw last game with the double freezes, but also with Snorlax in the back and his own Incineroar. So this combo really making an appearance here.
Oh, man. So we are just going to get right into the action. I am excited. The final game, the finale, what you all wanted to see. Ladies and gentlemen, get hype in chat. Be sure to tweet and I'm so hyped. I'm sorry.
This is good. This is for all the marbles right here. The shiny Stakataka, the $50 Amazon gift card. Let's give it up for the finals happening right here of Game 3.
All right, as the Finny sets up its terrain, the Intimidate cracking down its hammer. And let's see what boost we're gonna get on the Porygon. It is gonna be the attack rise, so not really caring too much for that, but Porygon is just, oh, wait, no, excuse me, Tapu Fini is going to take the fake out this time. As another Ice Beam comes through, can we get round 2 of that? No freeze happening here, so the Fini potentially could be hindering Boo's chances of getting some freeze hacks going on. Absolutely, and we saw earlier that Waterium Z is definitely a problem for this team right now, but Porygon 2 is going to come out. Doesn't want to take a potential knockoff as Incineroar comes in, gets an Intimidate off. Now with a -1 Incineroar and a +5 Snorlax, which is nothing to scoff at.
And Tater is in such a commanding position, getting a +6 Snorlax on the field on Haze 1, but Haze is coming in and preventing this pretty much acting like Belly Drum didn't even happen.
Yeah, like what I don't know. Ooh, but that's doing a medium amount of damage.
Very, very good damage despite having no +6 anymore. But we're going to go ahead and Snorlax is getting out of here. And what do we know? It's that Waterium Z Finny coming back out, presumably into Incineroar, but we're going to find out here in just a few seconds.
Yep, or maybe into the Lax. If it's into the last, then this was an amazing call for TatorVGC bringing down the Mogus. But no, gonna go for the safe play, knowing it protected already and just going to pick up the easy knockout on, with the crits. Oh.
Crits always make a difference here. I'm not sure how much it mattered because this Incineroar protected, so that is revealing it does not have Assault Vest. But going for a low kick onto Amoonguss, probably expecting the Snorlax to stay in there, but Amoonguss doesn't mind a low kick.
Absolutely, and with this Amoonguss Tyranitar combo out, we could expect a Rage Powder along with a Mega Evolved Dragon Dance for this next turn just to get those boosties, and plus it's got its Spadef boost, so it might be able to live a Tapu Fini Scald.
Absolutely, and Tyranitar does not care about water moves too much in the sand, especially after the Z move has been already used, so it doesn't have to worry about any single target coming out unless this Fini has Scald. So going for the Rock Slide here, and the Muddy Water is going to come out. If a accuracy drop happens, that could be huge for Boo.
Ooh, and there goes, and yep, that sand just proving to be so useful, but no accuracy drop as the low kick going in to the Amoonguss slot, and Tapu Fini being chipped out, excuse me, both Pokemon being chipped out ever so slightly by this sand.
And Tater is such a great position right now, really switching everything around, getting Amoonguss out so the low kick will not hurt Tyranitar at all.
Yep, and it looks like Tyranitar is just free to go for another Rock Slide. He's going to be praying for that Rock Slide miss as the Amoonguss switches out, going into the Protect, and it is going to hit on the Incineroar, surely knocking it down a peg.
A huge threat for Tyranitar and Snorlax eliminated just like that. So Snorlax is free to come back in here, maybe get another belly drum up and really secure this victory for Tater.
Yeah, definitely a lot more commanding than the last, definitely the last battle. But the first game was extremely close. But now Porygon 2 gonna get that special attack rise as well as Tyranitar just keeps going for the rock sides, not getting any misses. Once again, the best and worst move in the game, proving to be extremely useful.
Rock Slide actually getting a crit there, but really, oh, and the flinch as well too.
Flinch. Ooh, as we just recycle up. Ooh, just gonna have that berry in the back just in case some sort of crazy shenanigans comes out, making the safe plays.
And Boo's gonna go ahead and send out the Snorlax of his own here. So we got two Snorlaxes staring each other down. And Tater with the berry back, belly drum at its potential to be used again. And Rock Slide absolutely coming on here, getting all these flinches.
All right, but we're going to be seeing more Ice Beams. I am so wary of the freeze right now, but it is not going to be happening once again as this Snorlax continues for that belly drum. Gonna chomp and munch on that berry and just not even care. Doesn't even
Snorlax is in such a good position right here. And the opposing Snorlax getting the flinch. That is huge for Tater.
RNG taketh. RNG giveth away. RNG giveth. It's RNG, man. That's what I'm trying to say.
That is what RNG does. Crunch coming out from Tater's Tyranitar not going to do enough to knock out the Porygon, so it's going to recover, get half of its health back.
That is an incredible amount of bulk that we're seeing, but the return is going to go into the opposing Snorlax. Definitely going to pick up the knockout, and it's looking very, very grim. Wifi Tourney sitting with only a Porygon, and we are going to see the forfeit come out, making TatorVGC our winner.
And that was such a great set played by both players. That was actually, was that the only best of 3 we had this whole tournament?
I think so. We've been, we saw a lot of 2-0s in top 4, but legitimately good games, guys. That was amazing. I wish like I had an applause, like round of applause, everyone.
We got us in here. That'll count.
That was a super fun day. I'm going to be reaching out to our 2 competitors, and let's see if we could get some interviews.